Hello everybody, today I'm going to explain how to program your own key on a Toyota, Lexus, or a Scion vehicle. Three things that you're going to need. First off is a cable to connect your computer to your car. I use the Mini VCI J2534. I'd recommend this cable. It's specifically for Toyota, Lexus, Scion. You can get it on eBay or Amazon. I got this one on Amazon for $25. Came with the Techstream Software download disc. The other thing that you're going to need is keys. Of course, you're going to need your original master key right here. As you can see, it works. And you're going to need your uncut key that you ordered online, probably. I got this one on Amazon for $15. As you can see, it is not programmed yet. Alright, and the third thing that you're going to need is a computer running Windows. I've got here Windows XP 32-bit. It is the recommended version to run Techstream software on. So let's go ahead and get it plugged up and get started. Alright, so first thing you're going to want to do to plug this thing in is take your USB cable and put it in the side of the computer. Like so. And then we're going to connect the cable to the computer. And that little sound is saying that it's connected. Now we're going to run the driver software. I'm using the MVCI firmware update tool. Just click on device info up here. And as you can see down here, device is connected. So all that's left to do is connect the other end of the cable to the car. Alright, so we're going to come down here near the pedals of the car. And you're going to be looking for that white plug-in point right there. You're going to take this end of the cable and simply plug it in. This port is on all vehicles 1996 and up. Make sure it plugs in really good and nice and tight. Then you're going to take your master key and you're going to put it in the vehicle and turn it to the on position. Do not start the vehicle, you only want to turn it to on. Alright, so once everything is connected and your ignition is on, but the engine is not started, we're going to go ahead and open up the Techstream software. And it's going to immediately try to connect to the car. Alright, I'm going to run offline mode since I'm not currently connected to the internet right now. And this is what I have, 2012 4Runner. It does require you to select either with Smart Key or without. Mine is not the limited version, so I'm going to select without Smart Key and hit next. It does take quite a few seconds to load up here. Alright, so now that it's loaded up, we're going to want to program our key. And this is our fresh key. We're going to need to program two things inside this key. The transponder, so it'll communicate with the ignition, and the key fob, so the lock and unlock buttons will function. So the first thing that we're going to do is the transponder. So we're going to come over here and click on the immobilizer tab. Hit the arrow. And then once we have that open, we're going to click on Utility. And as you can see, I'll get a little bit closer. We're going to click on Key Registration here and hit the arrow down here in the corner. Okay, this is what it's going to pop up with when you click on the key registration. You just hit next to start the function. You have 120 seconds to remove the key from the key cylinder. This is your master key, the original. You put it back in and turn the ignition back on. Then you're going to want to hit next. And then you'll have 20 seconds to remove the key, the master, from the ignition. Hit next, and then this is where you put your uncut key in the ignition. Do not turn it, just hit next. And it'll take quite a bit of time to register it. As you can see, it's doing the countdown. Alright, this key should now start the vehicle. Press the next or exit to register the key. Alright, so this key, the transponder in this key is fully registered. I can show you the security light here is blinking right now, but when I put the key in the ignition, as you can see, the security light has turned off, just as if it's a master key. So that's how to program the transponder. Now we're going to do the lock and unlock buttons. Alright, after programming that, we're going to come back to the main menu, the tab System Select on the Techstream Software. We're going to take our master key. Again, we're going to insert it into the key cylinder, turn it to on position. We're going to click on main body. And there's a couple important things here. There is the wireless code eraser, which will allow you to erase old keys, or if you've lost your keys, you can erase them from your system. And you can knock it down to just one master key. So I'd really recommend doing that, going through this process before you start the wireless code registration. As you can see, I have 2 keys already registered. I'm going to keep those 2 keys. This is actually the 3rd key that I'm programming for this car. So go through that process if you want to erase programmed keys. And if you want to program a new key, as I do, you'll go to the wireless code registration. Alright, so a couple things here. You have to have the driver's side door open, the ignition has to be on, and the door also has to be unlocked. So once you do all that, you hit the next button. As you can see, remaining number of keys that can be registered is 3. Number currently registered, I have 2. Alright, now you'll perform the following within 30 seconds. Lock and unlock simultaneously for 1 second. Within 3 seconds, press either lock or unlock for 1 second. So we'll press both the lock and unlock for 1 second, and then the lock button for 1 second. Wireless code registration is complete. It's really that easy. Alright, and if you wanted to program another key as well, you could go ahead and do that. But I'm going to go ahead and show you that this key does in fact work. We're going to exit the registration, and also I'll just show you that I now have 3 keys programmed through the eraser. I now have 3 keys. So I'm going to take the master key out of the key cylinder. As you can see, this works, of course, always has. And this is my new program key. Also works. And yeah, that's how you program the lock and unlock buttons. Alright, so the only thing left to do once you have your keys programmed is to get this one cut. You can take it to your local hardware store. I think I got the last one cut for $2.50. You can also take it to a locksmith. They'll do it pretty cheap. If you have any questions or anything on the process, what I did, what kind of software I used, anything, leave it down in the comments. I'll do my best to try and help you out. As you can see, I am using a MacBook computer, so you don't really need an old computer or a Windows computer in order to make this work. I used VirtualBox version 6.1 and just ran Windows XP 32-bit on it. And it's really simple. I could probably make a video on that as well if you guys request it. But for now, thanks everybody, and hope you enjoy your day.